And we're back. This is my first After Effects tutorial in which I will show you how to use the audio spectrum effect. Let's open a new composition. We'll simply call it audio spectrum. Basics, and that's it. Let's just make it one. I don't know if I have used that name before. Keep width and height as the original. We will change the duration to the duration of the song that I'm going to use in this tutorial. Let me just check. It's 258, something around that. Just press OK and now your timeline goes from 0 to 258. Now I'll copy paste the song into our After Effects project. And then I'll drag it down so that we can use it in this composition. So now it's in our timeline. First thing we want to do now is create a new layer. So go to layer, click on new, and then go to solid. We'll use the default name, width and height is fine. Just click on OK. Make sure to have the dark gray solid one layer selected. And then go to Effect, Generate, and Audio Spectrum. This is the basic effect that we want to use. If we just start our song, nothing really happens. We first need to change the source from our dark gray solid to that song that we've used, which is called Another Perspective. And now our audio spectrum works. So now let's go over the basic effects in the effects panel. First thing we want to do, we'll adjust the position. We can do so with the mouse or by dragging the sliders left and right and up and down. Same thing with the right side of the audio spectrum. We could create a path with the pen tool, but we don't want to do that now. We can increase the start frequency or decrease it. And it's dependent on the song that you use, so you have to check that out for yourself, which works. If you have it too high, you don't see anything really going on in your audio spectrum. Same thing for the end frequency. The frequency bands is simply the amount of bands you will see in your effect. Let's put it down again, like so. The maximum height is pretty self-explanatory. Just make sure that you don't have a height that expands your screen size. That never looks good. The audio duration is simply the distance between the specific song elements, you could say, that are displayed by the audio spectrum. The audio offset is kind of a delay. Most of the time you don't need that. I never came across a case where I needed it. Thickness is once again self-explanatory, so it defines how thick the different frequency bands are. You can increase and decrease the softness, which is kind of a, you could say, feathering effect, and you can adjust the colors. Make them green, for example, like so. I like the original ones. Could also use the eyedropper tool here in this case. The blend overlapping doesn't really do much. The hue interpolation is a nice effect. You can add more hues depending on the inside and outside color that you've chosen by simply rotating that little wheel, and you can rotate it multiple times to have even more of these colors added. There are some presets like analog dots, like digital, and you can decide where you want the frequency bands to display depending on the y-axis, so you can go upwards, downwards, or to both sides. And these are the basic effects that you can use. If you found yourself something that you like, for example this one, you simply go to File, Save As, and then save it in your project folder. I'll call it Basic 2 in this case. Press on save and then open your Premiere Pro. Go to File and Import, and then open your Basic 2 file you've just saved. Make sure you select the Audio Spektrum Basics 1 composition. Press on OK, and now it's there. We can simply drag it now in our timeline in Premiere Pro and everything works. That's the basic Audio Spektrum effect that you can easily recreate using After Effects and Premiere Pro. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.